know, around 1965 and 1962, 5, there were ships moving all the time, coasters, barges, but all the barge firms are gone now. They're all gone. I think there's only 3 left. There's only 3 barge firms left in this area.
Oh, we've just got a few mates gone now, haven't we, out of Fair Clubs. Fair Clubs Mill, they used to be here. They've just gone redundant.
No, there's very little now. There's only us carrying the lube oil up to Manchester. The grain barges, they run to CPC with corn and grain. And there's the North West Water Authority. And they've got 4 ships that'll look down from, they carry the sewage like down from Manchester, Salford, Warrington, Runcorn to the river. They dump it outside, you know, they go outside and dump it at a deposit buoy as they call it, a dumping ground. They've got names like the banana boat.
Khaki boats, sludge boats, banana boats.
The shit boats and khaki boats and honey barges I've heard, and chocolate boats. It keeps the mates going for about an hour while they're taking the mickey out of me. But it doesn't really bother me, you know.
I used to tell them I was a river bin man.
It's surprising, actually, a few of them, that they've seen the ships, how clean they are, because a lot of them expect them to be brown and people collapsing and going around with pegs on their noses. And they're very clean, the ships are very clean. And also, there's hardly any smell except when you load in.
It might be shit to you, but it's bread and butter to me.
The pipelines are going in now from Manchester, Salford, Runcorn, Warrington. I'm going to pipe it to Liverpool in 87.
I can see out of the engine room door when I'm travelling along, and I find it very interesting. I look over the side and I can see the changing of the seasons. For instance, the whole aspect of the canal has changed at the moment because it's covered with snow. In a few months' time we'll be coming into the spring. The trees will be coming into bud and the leaves appearing. And you start seeing a lot of wildlife moving around on the banks as well.
You can see it here now, it's got water hens here, Luke. All these are flying around, you've got wild duck.
In about another 2 miles, we'll be going out into the Frodsham marshes, and there's nothing there on either side. There's no sign of industry anywhere.
Oh, you might think we're lying, but we've even seen pink the ones with the long legs, the
Flamingo.
flamingo.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding, you can
Flamingos, yeah.
Pink flamingos
escaped.
on Frodsham marshes.
Yeah, they escaped from the zoo.
But at the top end there, it's good, damn good clear water now.
It's a lot cleaner now than what it was sort of when I started. I mean, the water, it wasn't like, it looks a bit black now, like, but it was more red. There was like a reddy tint in it. I don't know where that come from, like.
I found a taupe up there the other day. Dead one, like.
Yeah, I believe there is quite a few people that have been dragged out with stomach pumps, you know.
It's, it's a shame that it's got to close. I mean, you can't close it completely. I mean, it's a big drain, you know, in the end, it's a big drain. They've got to keep it manned. They've got to keep the locks or the sluices manned. When it rains very heavily up the country, they have to open the sluices at the locks and let the flood water down. Otherwise, it'd flood round Salford. It'd flood at Warrington.
All silt up, wouldn't it? You know,
Yeah, and then
all the water would back up. Then you get floods everywhere.
You get floods.
There's no question of abandoning the ship canal. That could never happen. Apart from the port business, which of course is very important, the other side of Runcorn, or from Runcorn to Easton, the ship canal itself is vital, at least as a drain. But it is also a very important feature of the Northwest. It will always be there. And I think that it is right to take some time now to discuss and then decide what we should do with this very large feature of the northwestern scene.
Daniel Adamson, a Manchester factory owner, was the force behind this great feature of the northwestern scene. His dream was to break the stranglehold of the powerful Liverpudlian dock owners and to open up world trade to the merchants of Lancashire. The Ship Canal was more than a stroke of Victorian arrogance. It was the opening up of a lifeline. When in 1894 the big ships did come to Manchester, his dream was realised, and the area eventually prospered.
I can't still believe it, how it's come to go like this. I know this much. We've had 4,000 or 5,000 on there during the war. When the war was on, anyone could go on there and start. We had championship of the world, boxers, jockeys and everything started working on there.
And you only knew them by the nicknames. He asked me what the names were, I wouldn't know. And they just come natural and they accepted it. Jukebox Joe and...
Teapot Tom.
Hells Bells, What's Your Average? Overcoat Billy, Barn Cake Arthur.
The grave digger.
We had 2 men on the docks there. Wherever one went, the other was with him. And you're never in the memory of man guess what the nickname was. Love and marriage.
The thief of Baghdad, I won't tell anything about that. Burglar Bill.
We began to lose traffic because we couldn't handle the bigger ships. Ship owners were not prepared to spend time coming up the Ship Canal, and other ways of getting goods into the Manchester area were becoming cheaper.
When it first came known that the top end was going to close, you know, there was a lot of concern about the job. As she goes, thanks, Bert. But since then, we know that, you know, the pipeline's going in, and 3 of these ships are going to Liverpool. And I think perhaps we're not taking the interest now that we know that this job isn't coming to a standstill as yet.
You'd want 25 lorries, road tankers, to carry the amount we've got in now. We do 1,000 ton in 24 hours. So I don't know, I suppose with the motorways now, the way they are now, but it'd be 25 men, wouldn't it? If they had 25 lorries going up at the one time, there'd be 25 men on the lorry. So I don't see how these will be cheaper, really. Maybe they are, I don't know. We don't know that part of the business. We just come here and carry the oil. We get paid at the end of the week. We've been doing it now, up and down here now, on this job, for the last 3 years, been really busy. Last year we carried about 90,000 ton.
How many wagons did we keep off the road?
Board wheels, Dovedale. Board wheel, Dovedale. Board wheel, Dovedale, receiving please. What time are you open and what time do you close, please?
Yeah, we open at 8 o'clock in the morning till 12, and then 1 o'clock till 5. Over.
8 o'clock in the morning, then 1 o'clock till 5. Yeah, that's during the week. How about the weekend, Saturday and Sunday?
No, we close Saturday, Sunday. Over.
We close Saturday and Sunday. So after 5 o'clock and before 8 o'clock in the morning, we can't get in. Is that correct, over?
Yeah, that's correct. Over.
Okay, thanks for that, Board Wheel. Over and out.